Be honest. How many of you see a bar graph in the exam and instantly panic? You understand the graph, but when it comes to writing the analytical paragraph, your mind goes instantly blank. Well, not anymore. Hi everyone, I am Kirti from PlanetSpark, and in today's video, I am going to teach you analytical paragraph writing in the simplest and in the most exam-focused way possible. By the end of this video, you will know exactly how to start, what to write in the body, how to conclude properly, which tense to use, and how to avoid the common mistakes. And yes, we will also solve an example together. So let's begin. So first, let's understand what CBSE expects from you. An analytical paragraph is based on a given data. It can be a bar graph, a pie chart, a table, or sometimes a line graph. Your job is to analyze the data logically. You have to describe the trends, the comparisons, you have to use formal language, and most importantly, you have to write without giving any personal opinions. Remember, this is factual writing, not creative writing. Now, moving on, there are three parts. First, introduction, the second is the body, and the third is the conclusion. You must write it all in a single paragraph only. No bullet points, no separate heading, just one single paragraph. Okay, so moving on. Let's understand how to write the introduction for an analytical paragraph. In the introduction, you must mention three very important things, which is the type of data, the topic, and the year also if it is given. For example, the given bar graph illustrates the percentage of students participating in different sports in 2025. See how simple that is. You don't analyze anything here. You just simply introduce the data. Now, let's talk about the body and what to write here, what to include. You must include the highest and the lowest figures. You have to include the key comparisons that you have to make. Mention if there's any increase or decrease in the data trends, and only mention the relevant numbers, okay? You also have to remember that you do not copy the data blindly. The examiner wants to see the analysis in your answer and not just data dumping. In the body, you can also use comparison words like followed by, in contrast, whereas, accounted for. This will make your writing sound more mature and more analytical, okay? Now, moving on. Now, this is where a lot of students lose marks. You have to write the conclusion very, very carefully. Your conclusion should give an overall summary of the data given in the question and highlight the major trends in just one or two lines. And do not repeat all the numbers again, okay? You can start with these lines which I have shared with you. Overall, the data indicates that. In conclusion, it is evident that. Overall, it can be observed that. You can take a screenshot of this because this is really going to be very, very useful for your exam. Okay? Now, let's talk about the important language rules, okay? This is very important for your board exams. You must only use present tense. Now, let's understand the language rules here. You have to listen very carefully because this is very, very important for your board exams. You must use the present tense throughout the paragraph. For example, the data shows, the data indicates, or the graph shows. Do not write I think or it is good because you cannot use your personal opinions here. Write in third person and write the entire paragraph in one single paragraph. Okay, and make sure that you follow the word limit. Now let's talk about the useful vocabulary also here. I have shared some words which you can use in the paragraph. Increased significantly, witnessed a decline, remained stable, accounted for, in contrast, whereas, followed by. Now you can take a screenshot of this because this will instantly improve your marks. Now we are going to solve an example together. Let's look at the question here first. The given bar graph shows the percentage of students participating in different sports in 2025. Cricket, 40%. Football, 30%. Basketball, 20%. And tennis is 10%. Now, let's write the paragraph, okay? Let's move on. The given bar graph illustrates the percentage of students participating in different sports in 2025. Cricket accounts for the highest participation at 40%, followed by football at 30%, basketball records 20%, whereas tennis shows the lowest participation at 10%. The data clearly indicates that cricket is the most preferred sport among students, while tennis is the least popular. Overall, team sports attract more students than individual sports. Now see how easy that is. I have made the comparisons and I have used words like whereas and while to show the comparison. The vocabulary is also very formal and I have concluded the findings in a line. I have used present tense in the entire paragraph and it is within the word limit, which is 100 to 120 words. Now let's quickly see what not to do. The first is writing personal opinion. Like I've said before, do not share your personal opinions in analytical paragraph. You have to make sure that you don't copy the data blindly, okay? Because the examiners, they just don't want to see the data, they want to see the analysis of it. Don't miss the conclusion and make sure you conclude in only 1 or 2 lines, and do not exceed the word limit because these are marks for format. If you will follow those, you'll at least get full marks for the format. Okay? Now let's move on and talk about the full marks checklist, how to score full marks in analytical paragraph writing. First is, make sure after you've written the answer, check the type of data mentioned. See if you have made key comparisons in your paragraph. Make sure you have used formal vocabulary. Like I said before, no personal opinion within 120 words. If you do all of these, I assure you, you'll score full marks in your analytical paragraph writing. Okay? So we simply just have to understand that analytical paragraph is a paragraph where you have to logically analyze and structure the data instead of just blindly copying the data. So I hope class 9th and 10th students, you have understood what is analytical paragraph writing. And if you liked this video, please like, share and subscribe for more such videos. I am Kirti from PlanetSpark. Thank you. Class 9th to 12th students, this is your chance. Get a free personalized English demo session designed to boost marks and confidence. Tap the link in the description given below, select your grade, fill in your number and secure your spot today.